Starting up again. This is going to be a League of Legends stream. I know that I'm kind of sporadic with all my streams, but that'll be able to have it to where you're able to catch me a little bit easier, and we'll have discussions. But this time, we actually have a. You can donate to me now. So yeah, there's that. That's kind of cool. The donate will be in the description below, and in future descriptions and the ones in the past. I gotta go back and do all that, but um, should be up there now. Ferret, can you double check that for me on League of Dargun #2?
I am working on it, and
Okay,
I'm posting the link for everybody to take care of that.
awesome. Ferret does so much for me. Like, I just want to give a round of applause on that and say that I
Okay.
really appreciate it.
Did you also put your Discord link in the description?
No, because I'm wanting to have that as well. Just occasionally we'll drop it in the chat and stuff
Alright, I'll
like
get a hold
that.
of that.
Like if there's some people that'll catch our eye in the chat, then we'll chill out the Discord. But that's just to keep the Discord at a decent level.
At a low roar.
Yeah. Anybody that donates and everything obviously will get a PM or private message for the Discord, because anybody that donates should be able to. And
Alright, I'm gonna go
after,
ahead.
oh, I also
You're fine. Go ahead.
I also wanted to mention after every stream, I am personally in the general lobby of this Discord. So like I do try and talk with everybody and have some fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on with the show. We're going to be discussing a very hot topic tonight. It's well, I'm not gonna just dig into it too much. I'll let everything play out as it may. Let's bring up some people. We
Alright,
got we got quite a bit of people
there
in
you
the
go.
waiting room here.
Let me get them. Move to. We got a Dorky.
Oh, hey,
We
Dory.
have a Chloe.
Hello.
We have a Tristan. And we have a server troll, of course.
Oh yeah, we always have to have the server troll, and we'll be playing some light-hearted beginner bots.
Someone needs to mute their stream.
Server, I know that you like watching me, but you can mute it while you're watching. Just saying. See, that's the reason why I know that people like the camera sometimes, because I try and talk to the camera and it helps me a little bit. Let's see here. Looking at the chat, the new Kanye song, such a hot topic. Poop de scoop de poopy scoop. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely
I
is a
did not.
hot topic.
What the fuck?
It's a good question.
My mods will also occasionally be posting in the chat my Streamlabs and stuff. I'm not gonna try and shill it too much, like personally, because I believe that if you like my content, you guys should donate, and um, like if you don't, just hit a dislike so that way we'll see it, and we'll acknowledge that you disliked it whenever you do or whenever we do notice. I mean,
Well,
so.
it's always great.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not one of those. Oh my God, I got a dislike over the internet. Somebody didn't approve. So fuck them. Like,
Ricky, lay down some of that sweet Aussie slang for telling somebody to go fuck themselves.
Get fucked. Is that good?
I think we need some Aboriginal. Some Aboriginal speak,
yeah.
though.
Get fucked on,
Aboriginal speak. What exactly do you want?
How would you say in Aboriginal speak that they ain't got no pussy, so they're being a dick?
He's got blue in his mundi because he can't get no joint.
But also anybody that's going to be in the chat in future streams, I'm going to be trying to not do the video, but do more of the. I'm wanting to make the videos a little bit more of a special kind of thing. But
I speak another language too.
oh, what language?
It's the Filipino language.
I've heard
It's
it.
not Aboriginal, though. Come on, voodoo. Really?
Let's see here, beginner bots and
Oh,
who
I'm
else?
outside real quick.
Okay.
I
Uh,
was
Do
I just
intermediate
told the
bots.
stream.
That's boring. Wizard, beginner.
Here's Johnny.
Well, yeah, but we do have some beginner players right now, so you know I don't
True.
want to overwork them. So we can just destroy faces and this and feel like
Wreck
gods and
ass.
beginner. And I don't mind that. Like, you know, it's like I said, this show's for like more of a casual chat. Like I might be playing Minecraft, I might be playing League of Legends, you know, and it's gonna differ. But right now I'm
This
just
is-
kind of rolling with League.
It's this type of live stream that it will be done on this channel. This format is more about the talk than it is the gaming. And someone mute your shit.
I know, it's just too easy, I guess.
Yeah, but
Oh, so
it's
you want to
really
go to intermediate?
this sort of stream is going to be more about what we're going to be talking about than
I
the actual
know.
game itself.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the topics that we were discussing was transgender issues and how it's been affecting like the people, like, because most people are like, oh well, they're getting all these liberties and everything, but I don't, I see a different side of the coin. There's a lot of struggles that transgenders go through, mentally and physically, as well as sociologically. So I was figuring that we could get a few people on that can discuss about that. So
A big part of that.
I forgot to mention that I myself am an ally to the trans community, female to male
Yeah, this
and
isn't,
and male to female. I've discussed on both areas, and I personally I'm pro rights about it, but I believe that currently the rights on it have been way too. It started to be as like an agenda type thing, but to the people that are actually transitioning, I support that.
Yeah, and really, a big part of that is the people who are running the narrative and pushing for some of the more extreme things. I mean, look at Cacadia. Let's not get into it completely, but
Yeah.
I mean, come on. There was people who were trans saying this is a bad idea. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're making us look like snowflakes. We want to be treated like normal people.
Yeah, and that's it's
That's an issue.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
definitely an issue.
John in the chat says turn up the audio levels about 20%.
Yeah, sure.
I did. Yes, sir. This is my job.
Test 1 2. Um, John, how is it now? Looking at the chat. I'll watch it a little bit while I'm talking.
He says, better, thank you.
All right, cool. Yeah, I want you guys to hear me and make sure to hear all my guests and stuff. I have my desktop thing a little bit down, but I can always, if they're too quiet, then I can always bring it up and have it to where everybody can talk.
Okay, Vash, we need to send out some friend requests and some invites to people wanting to leave so we can get a party built.
Yeah. Whoa. 1 second. Let's see here. I gotta do this. Okay. Setting your stuff to push to talk on this area will usually get rid of that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect from that.
As am I.
Whoa! How'd you get that? That little
Took
poro.
what? Oh.
Little
I
dark
think
poro.
Oh, that one.
That thing looks awesome. You know what? I'm gonna get.
I'll see if I can I'll see if I can be one with the poros.
I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this poro skin.
Chloe, don't send that to me. Send it to Vash. Him in the server or something.
Oi, Vash, I sent a message in stream. I don't know what it means, but my housemate says that. Yasu ADC.
Oh, you guys request for me to play Yasuo ADC? All right. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. Like I said, this is just casual bots. Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Is it alright if my housemate asks you a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
If he was OCE.
Yeah, because he's American.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got American something.
Oh, having obsessive compulsive disorder. I. Huh?
What was the question?
He said to play Yasuo because Yasuo is in the ADC or something. I don't know what the fuck it's talking about.
I mean, Yasuo's okay. Like, most of the time I've seen mid lane Yasuos, and I've seen them frequent. I've seen them frequent.
You have to play Yasuo like a cheese lane if you're gonna play in bot lane. That's a problem.
Well, I mean, doing it in bots, yeah, I'll humor the fact and I'll do it, but you know, like, it's doing it against actual people.
There's a problem.
I'm generally I do go with the meta on actual people, and Yasuo is normally either a mid lane or a top, but I could see him if you get a good enough Yasuo being an ADC on the bot lane.
You should go like
after all, you
double relic
do,
shield.
You do like double damage compared to like a standard ADC.
Yeah.
Get Alistar support.
Oh no.
Press Q.
Oh no.
All right. Ferret, you have invite privileges, and
I'm waiting for Chloe to accept my friend request.
I don't have anyone's friend request, so I can't even send anyone an invite.
I'm working on it. Hold on. All right, there's Chloe.
all right, I just
Sorry,
sent mine.
I was on my phone.
Fine. Invite you. And then let me send my summoner name to...
There we go. We're filling up the.
Yeah, I got
filling
one
it
more.
up.
Hold on.
There we go. All right, that's good.
There we go. All right. Let's do this.
And fine match. And there we go. That's some speed of service right there. Estimated time 34 seconds, no time.
0, 0, 0.
0.0. Okay, so you guys wanted me to Yasuo. I'll have to get him. So, and whenever I get him, then I'll do Yasuo. Let's see here. Somebody wanted me to do Katarina, but I think they want me to. I think they want me to play against people, so that way I'll fail miserably.
Disconnect from League voice so there's no echoing.
He says, "Oh, you can play Kaiser. That one's good too."
I did disconnect from League.
It was Tristan.
Oh yeah, okay. So where's everybody going? Akali is probably top. Sona's okay. So we need an ADC. All right. Unless do you want to try jungle, Ferret?
Nope. I haven't practiced it at all.
All right. I'll just go ahead and use Kled. Kled is one of the most aggressive champions I've ever used, and he's just way too much fun not to pass up.
My housemate says a real man play Yasuo.
Well,
your housemate's a dick, and he likes Budu.
Your housemate can go ahead and duel me, Ziggs against Yasuo in the Howling Abyss.
I'll do that.
He reckons his bronze star. He knows what he's talking about.
Bronze? Okay.
Oh, bronze
That's
5
Oh, bronze 5.
is better than bronze 5, apparently. I fucking know.
Your housemate sounds like a fucking dickhead.
Back whenever I used to actually play ranked, I was up there, and I have the people around me to prove it.
How up there?
Well, just look at Kit Kat. Kit Kat and I play roughly the same level, and he's the silver last rank. That's the reason why he has that border around him. And let's see here, Shiro. I don't really want to name drop Shiro too much, but check out his Twitch channel though. He doesn't just do League of Legends, but he was in Challenge Tier, and I used to play with him a lot. So rank to me doesn't really matter. Show me some skills.
I despise ranked.
Can I go
Like,
mid or
Uh,
top?
Sure.
I'll go top.
let's see here.
Where do you want me?
Well, I was thinking Fiddlesticks could mid, but who's wanting to go bot? Who's wanting to go top?
Well, you know you can put me anywhere and I'll be fine with Fiddlesticks.
Because I know Akali's good for top. We can do a duo bot and duo top because it's bots. So
My
Yeah.
housemate wants to know if you're smurfing, whatever that means.
no, I just
No, it's intro bots who can't be possibly smurfing.
I have this one that doesn't have a rank. I have other ones that don't have a rank, and the thing is those are so that way, yeah, I do smurf, but those accounts are specifically for whenever I'm trying to teach other people. Because if I use an account that's the level that I play at, then it's going to mess with the algorithm.
That's what I've been trying to tell Chloe.
Where am I going?
He wants to know what rank you are in lane.
Currently, on rank, I don't have a rank. But, like I said, if he's an elitist thinking that rank means something, then go ahead and duel me. I've eaten Yasuo's for breakfast, so.
Ranks names at the top of bronze, way up to silver and gold and challenger diamond legend.
Yeah. I know a lot about the ranks, and like I said, I can bring out Shiro to go ahead and let him talk about ranked and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, he's been in challenge tier, so the thing about ranked is that you're always achieving and you're always wanting more, and even if you get to that top tier, it's not going to really matter because you want to be better than that. So I just choose to enjoy it. I like the game. I've been playing since its beta days, and I like to teach other people the game. If they like ranked, then that's fine, but for me, I personally just have a love for the game. And
You said it.
what's up?
What dorky?
Everyone has to come to a base.
I don't know if you heard that.
What was that?
He said if you wanted to 1v1, you have to come to an
OCE. It's the Oceania server.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. I'll try and come up with I'll try and arrange that.
First blood.
I mean, that would technically count as me smurfing too, because then I would have absolutely no level. By definition, just making a new account is considered smurfing, so.
He reckons like to make it even, he'll start a new account and go on ranked.
It doesn't really matter. Like, the rank part doesn't really concern anything whenever you're doing a duel.
It just, yeah.
Prove up and fucking take him down and take that cunt down and take back. Good luck, you reckons. Fuck off, cunt. Sorry about that.
But I mean, you can go ahead and look at my streams. I dodge skill slots for days, and Yasuo,
Yeah.
the only thing that you have to really do against Yasuo is not be around your minions.
Yeah, sorry, he noticed I was looking at the stream and is like, why the fuck are you watching a LOL stream? I'm like, I'm not in the chat, and then he started talking in this language I didn't understand. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just confirming our suspicion.
What is this foreign language?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, most people look at my rank and stuff and they're like, oh, well, you're a nothing. Yeah, I am nothing. But that's also because I don't fucking really play ranked.
You want a duel?
I mean, if you wanna go on it and, you know, duel, then guess what? If you win, you win. And you'll actually have me shout you out and say, hey, you won. But, you know, to me, it's just a game. I'm not an elitist, really.
Yeah.
I used to be, but it's, you know, it's stupid to be that, like, to be that dedicated to something, to the point that it makes you toxic to anybody that's around you. Oh. Let's go ahead and take a look. Anything happening in the chats? Where are you going? Where are you going?
It's kind of my question to this Renactin. He's running from me.
But if you've seen how many champions I have over 70 of them, and I'm very familiar with a lot of them. Some of them I don't frequent, and other ones I actually don't play because they're broken. and I don't really want to play with. Can you manipulate the system and everything and have it to where you just go with the meta and you go with the way that you find those loopholes that the Riot people haven't really been able to fix? Yeah, it's easy. And guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and go on a rant on this ranked bullshit because I've heard it from all kinds of people. If you're not this ranked, then you're garbage. If you're not that ranked, then you're garbage. Well, you want to know something? If you are anywhere below fucking gold rank, then guess what? You are below fucking mediocre. That is what you are. You have no real say over what needs to be patched and what doesn't need to be patched. You know why? Because you are not that you're not skilled enough to be. You're in the medium. You're in the middle. Just it being in gold rank. Platinum rank, yeah, you're getting up there, but you're still in the middle.
I'm sorry, my power went out.
Oh, it's fine. But you're still in the middle. So anybody that's below gold rank, if you're going to try and talk about your rank, then don't. Just don't. You're embarrassing yourself in front of other people that are actually a lot higher ranked than you.
I'll make sure I tell him that his silver ranking means fuck all.
It does. I mean, bronze and silver are still okay. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, challenge, master. Okay.
It's actually masters and then challenger.
Oh, Masters Challenge. Sorry, I occasionally get those two mixed up. But, like, that's the thing, is if you look at it through the entire thing of rank, and the other thing is it's already been statistically proven that silver and bronze are actually a lot more toxic than the gold and the rest of them. And the thing is a person that's in a gold rank, they're a lot more friendlier about the rank system. They know where they are. They know that they're in the middle, and they accept that. They accept that they're going to be improving, and constantly, it's a constant evolution of improvement. But yeah, silver rank, that don't mean shit. I've played with silvers, I've eaten silvers, and like it's, you know, wow, good job. You want a sticker?
Yeah, he's a shit, bro. He's not even around.
Well, that's just for the stream for the future. That's for other people that are like him too, because there's a lot of them in America.
There is.
American League players are kind of dead.
I don't get it personally. John says, man, I played this game here in Thailand. This is a lot less chaotic.
Huh. Cool.
Legendary.
Anyways, discussion of the day.
Yeah, the discussion was, it was originally going to be, the transgender community, and we also have Chloe here, and I was just wanting you to, if it's all right, if you wanted to give out like some, I know that you are you are trans, correct? You know, so go ahead and tell us about it. Like, let's see like the spectrum of how Chloe sees the world, I guess.
It depends day to day. Like, how do I see the world and go outside and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like what are some of the, I guess, hang-ups,
What are
and
the
if you
things?
can, like, yeah.
What are the things you fear the most leaving your house as a individual currently transitioning? Let's start with that.
Bathroom.
Bathroom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
That's an easy one.
And I mean, are there certain variables that make that worse, like where you're going, where you are, that kind of thing, or is it just in general?
Just in general.
Okay. Um. I know you were going to college. I mean, how was the atmosphere in a learning situation, or being in a school or something? Like, how was that? I imagine that'd be fairly trying.
Yeah, it was at times. At the time, only my teachers and a few people at the school know. I kept to myself most of the time. I do know I heard a lot of hostile comments about things.
Yeah.
And so I kind of kept to myself most of the time. It also prevented things like going to the gym.
Yeah, I imagine. To asking about variables, I mean, was there anything that made it worse? Like, obviously you have your nasty comments and your people being ugly to be ugly, but I mean, were there just things where you saw it and you just went, oh fuck now?
Yeah. Anything with public speaking or things like that.
Okay.
Things where names were called or stuff like that was difficult, especially since the town is a smaller town, so it makes things harder.
John says something in the chat. He says very different to the west. So I'm assuming you mean Thailand is very different to the west?
I assume so, because USA is west of Thailand.
Yeah, well, you guys got those ladyboys up there. So.
Thailand is where like 90% of the surgeries for trans people is.
Yeah.
He says no. What do you mean, John?
But yeah, did you also, let's not just look at like that part, but did you also like did anyone speak up for you, like help you?
I did it a few times. My friends, I had little friends in this location. What friends I did have eventually left, moved on. I did have a few that when I first came out, they're like, no, there's no way you're trans, and I'm just like, yeah. And they just were very non-agreeant with it. They didn't want to believe it, I guess.
Alright, well, I mean, at least there is some acceptance. I know that there are places, and especially in the South and in a lot of other areas of America, that there's some of those people that are transitioning, and they don't have anyone really. Like, they don't have anybody that's actually there to help them and stuff like that.
Well, that's true on a certain extent, but like online have helped a lot in those situations. Just talking to people online and stuff.
Yeah, and to anybody that is transitioning, if they now or in the future that's listening to this stream, know that wherever you are, like in that spectrum, there are other people that they are dealing with that, and it seems like it might seem like there's not, but there really are, and you just need to find the right community and stuff, and get with them, and it will help you. I just wanted to say that before we continue.
John in chat was saying that it's different in Thailand as in with the bathrooms. Like he's basically saying that regardless of the gender you are transitioning to, you still have to use the bathroom of your original sex.
Oh, damn.
That makes it simple, I guess. Kind of shitty, but makes it simple.
Yeah.
See, in that kind of situation, I probably would never just use the bathroom then. But I know here in the U.S., some states allow it just without any documentation change. But once the documentation changed, if they confront you, you just show the ID, and well, yeah. Unless for some private businesses, it all depends on
Where you are.
yeah, location and ordinances and stuff like that.
Vash, let's take a short break from League. I'm gonna catch a cigarette and let's chat this up a little bit more because I feel like we're getting to a good place in the conversation.
Yeah.
John said you don't have to, but they still do. So he's been in the bathroom taking a piss next to a trans woman before. Like they just do it apparently.
Okay. Like so there's not really that big of an issue as the American areas.
They don't make a big deal out of it, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Both ways, with it being like you have to use your original gender's bathroom, but we're not going to bitch that you're a trans woman in the men's restroom. So that's kind of cool in its own way.
Yeah.
That, a woman's not, going to the bathroom and whipping it out to take a whiz, and she's not being harassed for doing so.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice that there's at least tolerance, because one argument that I hated was like how, oh, these people that are getting into the bathrooms, they're gonna go and fiddle people in the pooper, like, and it's like, no, that's. The thing is the people that are twisted enough to think of that and that are serious to try and go up into that. And I'm not saying that there isn't cases, because there's always going to be cases. But guess what? There was always cases, and there always will be cases of something like that. But that shouldn't discern or like it shouldn't what's the word I'm looking for? It shouldn't affect the needs of the few do not outweigh the needs of the many, I guess is the best way to put it.
So when you like how Blair White did a very good job of explaining this. I don't know if you've ever watched Blair White, Chloe.
No.
Okay, Blair White once was responding to a video, and her only thing she really had, the first thing out of her mouth and the thing she stuck with, was, "Why are you making us a special unicorn? We just want to be normal people."
Yes, I completely agree with that statement.
John said that Thai culture is anti-big deal. It is an edge case. Sorry about my.
It is an edge.
I could see that.
That's neato.
Like, I mean, like, it's cool that we're understanding what's happening in Thailand. That's pretty epic. Like we're gonna eventually have I'm gonna be international, baby, international. Like,
Oh God. But what about the French Vash? What about JF?
well, we can have him on our stream, and we can see how he wants to how he wants to talk about things.
Does
Like,
he want to look at the legs?
does he want to lick the legs? But
Lick the legs?
but yeah, I mean, I don't personally, I don't have anything against him, like with the whole Worski thing. So even Andy Worski could come on, JF could come on. It's an open area. Like it's the big people or the little people. If you have something to say, you can say it here. I mean, BitChute. Whenever I start streaming BitChute, you definitely can say it. Like you can say whatever the hell you want, and I'll just be like, uh huh. Oh, really? All right,
No.
cool.
No.
Like, I may not
Hey.
agree with you, but I'll let you say something.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. But let's see here. I believe that Chloe and Tristan are together, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is that? Like, I'm not meaning like that as but to people that haven't been in a trans relationship, how like paint them a little bit of a picture as to what you kind of go through.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I treat it just like any other relationship I've been in.
Well, obviously you don't treat it any differently, but I imagine,
Yeah,
if
like
anybody, I'm sure there's people who would take issue
yeah.
and give you shit or give someone shit.
And we see so much of that side, so we're trying to listen in and try and give a voice to the other side, like yeah, we see we
Well,
see how society tries to see people like that, but you know
I've only got like one view on it, and it's my own.
yeah,
I don't really care what other people think. Let them think
That's a good
whatever.
mentality to have.
it is, it definitely is.
Hey.
Very, very positive way to look at it.
Mm.
I don't know.
Let's
I
see.
see how some trans people are treated, and I gotta say, man, it makes me wonder how the spouse of the individual is treated.
Yeah, like there actually is thank you, John. There's he likes my JF impersonation. But like the thing is JF, he really does, I will say he does have, like a he is into an intellectual. Like he does know a lot of stuff, but there are some views that I'm like, like I don't know, like but yeah, like I don't have anything against him personally. I might cut a joke, but that's just because it's become a meme. So like I'm eventually going to, like, somebody did the 2v1, and they're trying to make a GIF of my little dab deal, and I'm just like, okay, I'm that guy that dabbed at 2v1, because somebody requested it while I was on stream. Like, it happens, but
Oh, yeah. Well, the last league stream we did was great. Kind of just rolled with it.
oh yeah, um, yeah, we
People
had
get
some
rowdy.
yeah we had some activity in the chat that last stream, and I like I said, most people say don't feed the trolls, but for me it's like, if they're wanting to take the time out to watch me and stuff, then by
That's a
all
good view.
means, yeah, like by all means you should be allowed to comment, And have we unmuted those ones that were on there?
I don't know.
Oh well. But you know, it's like I'm not gonna permanently ban somebody for just some stupid shit that they said, or you know, something like that. Like, yeah, if they're gonna be out of line, then yeah, but we might just like multiply, like just turn it off and on, you know. Like, up, they're getting out of line again. All right, well, muted, you know. But for me, like that's one of the reasons why I kind of make sure to not have the chat on screen, because you know some of those people can try and ruin it for everybody. But at the same time, like I know that a lot of people want the chat to be on screen, and it's sad that you know a few people can ruin that. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I can see that though. I mean, really, it comes down to, either you can roll with it or you can get upset by it. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's no good reason to get pissed off. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, just like with the whole ranking system on League, like there's a lot of elitists that are like, oh well, you know, this and that, and it's like just like what I just said. If you're gonna talk to anybody that's challenge, or you know, anybody that's in platinum or gold, they're gonna look at you. If you're a silver, I mean, gold's usually like, oh, you got out of bronze, good job, you know. But just because you're silver, that just means that you're one step below bronze. Like I can do ranked, and if anybody wants me to prove it, I'll just do it and be put into silver rank. Like I completely skip bronze, and that's happened every time that I've placed. So, you know, I climb out of silver if I want to, but I generally don't have the need to do that, because I'm not
Prove
gonna
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna like dedicate my time and energy into just one game whenever there's so many other games that I want to play.
All right, we ready for another quick match?
Yeah, sure. Let's
We're down a
check
team member, but we can fill that.
we got quite an audience currently watching. That's nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good.
How many are we up to?
7.
Currently 7, which is more than what we usually do.
That's one more than the last League stream.
Yeah, I
Take it.
mean it's something. Like I mean,
As long as people come back, that's all that
yeah,
matters.
I've had a couple people private message me going like, "Oh, you shouldn't mention how many viewers that you're getting, because that breaks the illusion." Well, I mean, alls we're doing is we're just having fucking fun, like, you know.
How's that break the illusion? You're talking to people in chat.
Yeah, like I've had people say that though, and it's just like, you know, if you're wanting to make this many comments, why don't you get your own, start doing it, and oh,
John says, who is the lady on stream? Is she an Aussie? Yes, I am an Aussie.
yep.
He's most certainly an Aussie cunt.
It's fucking little cunt.
Let's see here.
Okay, Kiwi, calm down there.
Where's,
Oh, Chloe's not back yet.
Wait, live stream.
Did you see?
Hold on. Looking at the live chat.
Excuse me, ferret.
Yeah, Kiwi?
Fucking listen here, cunt. No, actually, listen here, mate. Don't you fucking call me a Kiwi, right?
All right. So does that mean that we can give you Kiwi memes?
I fucking go for it or whatever.
Love you, Dorky. Please don't bite my head off.
Love you.
Or send me drop bears in the mail.
Look, it's only because you're a fucking mad cunt, alright?
That's why I get away with it.
But I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and we'll just do it with while Kit Kat's
I
not in.
think
which
John
is
has a
fine.
go.
I don't think Chloe's back yet.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I am.
Oh.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just let everybody pick out, and I'll fill. Like,
John asked.
Like,
John
look.
asked, how do Kiwis find a sheep in the long grass?
Don't go into the long grass. Sorry. Jurassic Park reference.
Let's see here. But if your Aussie friend is currently watching, look at how many different champions I have. I'll just go ahead and scroll through,
It's not.
and you can,
Well, she can show it to him later.
yeah. There
Yeah,
you go. Like, that's the thing, is I've played with I've played with every one of these champions to the point that I'm decent with every one of them. So, you know, yeah, sure, I'm not a rank, but you gotta give me some regard to having all these. Like, I didn't pay for all these with money. But, yeah. Let's see here, mid, bottom, and I'll just do my graves. People like whenever I use graves, so.
I love when you use graves. It's fucking fantabulous. You super soaker the shit out of everyone.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I like using graves. He's a lot of fun.
Vash, do you wanna 1v1 after and howling over this just for fun?
Yeah, sure. After the stream, I'll go ahead and 1v1 you.
Why not during the stream?
What, you're wanting to show your Katarina skills?
No. We should play the same champion.
Oh, so do like a duel like with the same champ?
Yeah. Same runes, everything.
Oh, that's gonna take some setting up if we're gonna do same runes and all that. Cause like, you know, I'm not one of those
We'll be
people
back.
that'll just like speed through the runes and stuff.
I think we'll be fine.
But let's see here. Ferret, jeez, with your 60%.
Dude, mine says 0 on my end.
Well, now you're at 78%, 79.
You should feed your hamster.
Look, dickheads. I'm using the internet off my phone as a hotspot from my laptop. You better
Get
be
a-
happy I can play it all.
Get a better data
need
plan.
you need to, yeah, you need to get on. You need to get on that. We need to get more Streamlabs and more donations, so that way we can get Ferret better internet to on his phone.
You fucked up.
I heard that. He keeps a
You're doing
whiteboard,
on
you know.
purpose or you're being stupid.
He keeps a whiteboard, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Vash knows. Vash keeps track for me when I'm not around.
Yeah,
I
whenever
start keeping a whiteboard as well.
whenever people
Really?
are like, yeah, Ferret is she blah blah blah. I'm like,
You done good.
sometimes I can do it and Ferret won't notice.
People should just call me she. That's what I want.
I call you she.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, not to your face because I don't talk about someone while they're there.
Now, can you explain? Can you try and help explain the? I personally don't understand them. That's the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and ask. the Zim and Zir and all of that stuff. Like I'm
What is
okay
a
with
What is a real transitioning person's thought on the
Can I,
76 fucking
put-
pronouns?
yeah,
Can I put my thought into it just quickly?
yeah. Go ahead.
We'll all put our thoughts in.
Yeah.
I mean,
There are only 2 genders. Just saying.
Super Saiyan.
I agree with that, and I just want to point out I do also say I include intersex into that because
Oh yeah, that's like a third one. It's a very small amount of people.
But
yeah,
again, even they will usually identify as one gender or the other. That's
Yeah.
as easy as asking or correcting yourself.
Yeah, and
I
I'm,
know, but-
I'm even okay with the them their pronouns. Like I'll even be like, all right, you know what? Even though that's kind of grammatically incorrect, we'll go with it, you know. But whenever it got to like Zim and Zai and Zay and like
Nope.
whatever else, like it got to like I was like, this is kind of silly, don't you think?
right now I'm in a the Destiny 2 group I'm in is it's a trans group. Everyone's trans in it, and I don't. Out of everyone in there I've talked to, I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. So the majority is really small for that, at least from my experience. But I do agree. The they them I will use.
I'll
and
give
I'll
it to
use-
you. Give it to you if you're like mid-transition and you're in that weird spot where you don't feel like you belong in either. You know where you want to be. You know where you want to identify.
Yeah.
Like I can understand that weird. I'm legitimately transitioning right now and having some issues with gender dysphoria, especially because I'm in the middle of this transition and getting shit for it.
Yeah.
But if you're not doing anything towards actually transitioning, I'm not going to give you anything.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
I'm not going to.
I'm chill with it all. I just don't like people policing my language, you know? Like, don't try and force me to say shit that I don't want to. Like, but one thing I've never understood is how quote unquote non-binary is covered under trans because they're not transitioning to any.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Now, I don't. The non-binary issue is a completely separate thing for me, for what I've seen, and I have talked to a few people who do say that, and I do know some of them that do end up like taking the hormones for a year or so just to get. I don't know what they're doing, but that's the only thing I have seen.
yeah, like I have actually seen some of these people that are in the transgender community that they seem to just take the hormones and they're not a lot of the time they're not getting them through legal means. But for me, I personally, I personally say like if you're really trying to get it and there's no way that you can and you're still like if you're in the process of transitioning and somehow you can't get it medically, I'm not against people getting it through the streets if they need to. Like I've seen veterans that needed Xanax and or Valiums and because of their pain and they couldn't their medical stuff wasn't approved, and so they would actually go to somebody and say, hey, I need this many pills, and
I can actually.
uh-huh.
I can actually talk about the black market hormone thing. I did do that
For a
because
while.
yeah, my I was running into problems with my therapist initially, and it was about 6 months in, and he was like, I'm not gonna write a letter until maybe a year later, and I'm just like, oh, fuck this. And so I went online. There's actually a Reddit for it, and it gives all the links for it, and it's crazy what you can actually buy without using the deep web or anything.
Oh yeah.
And
Mhm.
and the hormones themselves, like that, is for male to female anyway, is not a controlled substance, so it's not illegal to purchase.
It's a bitch to get a hold of.
No, you go.
It's not really a bitch to get a hold of. It's there's multiple suppliers, but all the hormones is estrogen and a testosterone blocker, which is considered a water pill.
John is saying a few things in chat. The last thing he said was hormones are over the counter there. And the other things he said was his missus has a farmhand that is male by work, female in after work, like night and day, but you can refer to her by either pronoun, whatever time of day. It is kind of strange. She is a good worker, tough as nails during the day, prettyish lady at night.
Huh. Well, I mean, you see there, right there, I would consider somebody like that, and I would accept that as a they. Like, you know.
If that was what they wanted, yeah.
Yeah, if that was what they wanted, but, and the thing is that opinion, I actually, you know, that one was one that I kind of like changed on, because I was one of the people that was like, look, just 2 genders, please. Like, there's 2 sexes and everything. But I've come to, you know what? I'll meet you halfway on the they. But this Zim, Zir, Zai shit, that no.
Ain't happening. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, but and if anybody goes by those pronouns and they want to defend, you know, their opinion on it and all that stuff, then they're more than happy to re-educate me. I'll listen. Like, I'm
You're
not
gonna learn you something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna like be like, I'm not against listening to the opposition.
John is saying other things. He says she is okay with Kun, Blue, or I, person, female, white, male. I call her Long, younger lady. Inmates, all the time. So he calls her younger lady all the time. Not.
Yeah.
So kun is person, pod means male, and I means female. So you just call her anything. Yeah. It's okay with them all.
This is the reason why I say bots are very casual, because this gameplay I'm getting is like shooting fish in a barrel.
You know.
I mean, I personally, like I said, I don't mind it, because it's for the people that, you know, are on stream, that if they want to play this while they're, you know, while they're talking with us.
It makes it easier to have a conversation and play. It does, because I can sit here, I can sit at base for a second, I'm not in any rush, I can pick a pad, I can do all kinds of things and not feel rushed to do anything. And actually formulate a full thought.
Yeah.
I hope I pronounce those words right. John also says it's a funny thing in Thailand. I have a few trans friends here, and I find all really chill over here on the trans issue.
If you want to see the normal reaction in the US with trans people, look up Fox News' YouTube channel and about trans people and look at the comment section.
Yep, that's all you have to do.
Yep.
And it's sad.
Kristen, you stole my shit.
What?
I'm bitching at Kristen because he stole my kill, basically.
I did?
Really. I'm joking. I was running up mid lane and he yanked from the river.
John says, yeah, it is sad.
I don't know. I mean, Chloe, do you feel like the 32 million pronouns that people want to be called, do you feel like that makes you trying to explain yourself any harder? I mean,
Yes and no. In such a small town, I don't think so as much because the likelihood of running into that kind of problem is low and minimized. But in a larger area where that is more generally being used,
so closer
then
to where I live.
yes.
Okay. Okay. I get what you mean. Chloe's from a smaller town than me, but we're close enough together that when she needs something in a big town, she comes to where I live. Which is nice, because then I get to see Chloe.
I was
And
there
it's a good
actually.
time for everyone.
I was there for 4 days the other day. I
Yeah, I
think.
missed you, man. Why didn't you message me or hit me up and be like, hey, dickhead, I'm in town.
Why would you call me man?
Alright, guys, calm down. Colloquial. We already talked about this. Just how I do.
I know it's.
Oh
I gotta
my.
give you shit though.
I know you do. It's okay.
You
I'll take
would
it from you.
do, Ferret.
You're allowed to, but only you.
Aw.
Easy, partner.
Oh shit.
Alright, let's see here. How you doing on that Annie there? There we go.
I'm harassing the piss out of Annie.
That's funny. I just on the stream I just looked down over at it as soon as she died.
Yeah. We can't get any further than our first turret. Cause I'm just here and I'm like, hey bitch, what's up? Smack her in the face. I'm about to take their
But yeah, I do have a joke about the Zim Zer. I've actually started saying it whenever people I've seen that online, and I was like, well, I'm a Dargun and I go by D and Der pronouns,
Oh god.
and I haven't had anyone implement them yet. They don't respect my pronouns.
That's rude.
I know.
How dare they? What's up, Dorky? I heard you.
John has a question. I'm assuming for Chloe. Do you ever face real safety issues transitioning?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
It is a very good question, and I personally haven't. Am I fearful of it? Yes, because I have heard horror stories, and I've had people comment and say, like, send me messages on Facebook and stuff like that.
What is happening in Falkland?
They
no
want
idea.
me.
Alright, hold on. Go ahead, Chloe. I want to hear what you have to say on this one.
I've had people message me on Facebook and make rude comments and threaten me, but in real life, like in
In person.
real life, yeah, in person, I've never had a initial problem. I think if I were to attempt to use like female restrooms and stuff, I might start having a bigger problem, especially especially here.
Yeah.
I
Live in
would
the
say
Bible.
that.
Give you an idea, people.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Not fun.
Also, for anybody that's questioning why I keep fidgeting, we're dealing with an ant problem here,
Oh,
and
that's fun.
they keep crawling on me. So,
Is it wet
been-
season?
Yeah, it's
That's
just
why.
we're dealing with some snails and some other wildlife, which it's it's neither here nor there. It happens.
Easy, partner.
During wet season, the insects get worse, always.
Oh yeah, Yeah, they're certainly they're just touching me everywhere. I mean, my arms, my legs. They're licking the legs.
They lick the legs.
Yeah, they lick the legs. Also, that originally gained fame in Pimp Monks whenever JF made an appearance there, and it was actually a pretty funny stream. Like he was talking about how he would charm girls and stuff, and he was like, I lick the legs. And all this
Trying
other,
to
like,
pour a line of sugar out, they'll leave you all once they're fine.
yeah, but then they're gonna swarm that area, and that's just gonna be bad. We're gonna be putting out ant traps and stuff pretty soon, but I just haven't really gotten around to it. I've been working on trying to get this to where I can do this on a regular basis and get a small following right now. Like, yeah, my scheduling's not really that consistent right now, but you know, I'm just planning out my feelers.
This game has become a shit show. Not gonna lie.
But
My bad.
well, everybody's getting some kills.
Yeah, I'm 514 right now.
I'm
Wait, have I
805.
that question now?
Oh, are you okay?
What?
I don't know.
I'm shit at this game. I told you this.
Oh, it's fine. Like, you know, that's the reason why it's the bots, you know, so that way you can.
I have zero kills. And
Okay.
4 deaths.
And
I don't know.
now, I have a question though, an extension of the previous question about violence, actual physical threats. Do you think a lot of the reason that you don't experience it as much as other people is because you're very really careful about how you conduct yourself? The
Maybe
situations you put yourself in?
I try to stay away from drama. I try to stay like isolated and away from people. I just recently started going out in public at all as Chloe,
Unstoppable.
as I was telling you, Ferret, earlier, actually.
Yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So that's only been actually happening for 2 days,
Triple kill.
but I haven't done anything like solo. So
Yeah. You don't go alone.
Has destroyed a turret.
I haven't really got to judge what other people like think. That's why I feel like passing is a big like thing that sometimes people will say, oh, passing doesn't matter, but sometimes it's that safety net that's just reassuring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole concept of like just becoming and transitioning, like, you want to pass, you want to, you know.
Be able to identify with and be identified as the gender.
Yeah.
Well, to me, you sound like a woman. So, like, I didn't even know you were trans until someone told me.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, I did. Pass your picture a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Pass.
Vash, that ant problem, you should mix borax and sugar together with a little bit of water. It got rid of my ant problem for like 2 years.
I'll definitely pass that along to Lady Wolfheart, so that way we can get the supplies and stuff. And also, I wanted to mention that the donations, I will appreciate them, but they're going to be harder to keep track of than the Patreon. The Patreon is going to be the where the charity thing is going to be. which is the 10% of anything that I get on Patreon will be going to charity. And if I can, on the donations part, if I can keep track of it, which it seems like I can currently because I'm only using Patreon and the Streamlabs, which it works. Like I'm not gonna complain. Streamlabs is a pretty decent service, and it's good to be able to have something that keeps my brand name and the personal stuff separate. Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of art. Do we have any other questions? Like, um, I'm just gonna let's see here. Add a new image. Well, first I gotta get this artwork that Chloe decided to draw for me before the stream, and I, I
It's
I just appreciate it so much.
it's so beautiful. It took 5 seconds in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, I mean, but it's incredible.
I
Like,
had the effort to open Microsoft Paint.
yeah, I mean, what I'm gonna be doing though is I'm gonna be putting that over my face, so that way you guys can see some awesome fan art of the Chloe category. Let's see here. Let's see here, and it's gonna just blow everybody's mind, you know. Like, it's gonna be that big. Like it's huge. It's huge. But there we go.
It's so beautiful.
I'll just do that. So that way I
Perfect.
can, yeah, that way I can adjust and do some stuff in the background. But yeah, there we go. Now everybody can see this art. It's so gorgeous. This art is just glorious, you know.
I could do more art.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is I'm planning on the people that submit art to me that of for my show and stuff in the Discord, and I'm also available on Twitter and various other avenues, but I'm probably more than likely gonna see it on Discord than anything. Um, yeah, I'll make a slideshow of all the arts. And as you can see, this beautiful piece of art right here, it's incredible. It reflects my soul. But yeah. So we had the
Who did
we
we
had
just have join the server?
oh cool.
John joined the server.
That is awesome.
I'm assuming John is over 18. John, are you over 18?
We'll yeah we'll
Yes. John is over 18. Okay, John can have that role then.
okay, cool. All right. Yeah, you see, people are available to go into the server. I'm planning on just keeping it to where it's not like an open thing. Like if you catch us live, then yeah, you're gonna probably be able to get that server link. Uh, Patreon, you'll get a server link, and you'll get a different different role that I'm gonna be getting more and more involved as Patreon grows, but currently it's at 0. So,
Hooray.
woo, got a big nothing. But
At
yeah.
least you don't have to pay people to watch you.
Yeah. There's like, was that a nod back at equals 3? Like,
Oh,
Maybe.
God.
Jules joined too. I know Jules is over 18. However, if our kiddo joins, we'll probably have to put him in the other role.
that's perfectly fine. Like, it's like I'm okay with, that. It's just they have to make sure to mind the rules and stuff.
Yeah,
Don't
check
get
the
don't
rules.
get too don't get too rowdy.
Oh, we have a good time, but All right, well, we want to go ahead and do our outro and head over to General for our after stream chat.
Yeah, I guess we covered just about everything.
We got some good questions in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have anything else to say, Chloe?
No, not really. I think Vosh more art.
Oh yeah. I gotta put that up there. Just
No, I actually did too.
yeah. I'm
But
about to.
mine contained Comic Sans.
Well, Tristan, I think Tristan's got you beat on this on the more art. Like,
I
but
thought my Comic Sans was pretty though.
I mean, I'm gonna I'll show both of them, but let's see here.
Just fill the screen, man.
Gonna save. I gotta save the pictures individually, but fill the screen, you say?
Fill the screen up with your art.
With all the art. Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Rules
art.
Warning.
I'm
Rules
afraid to see
forewarning.
what he sent you, honey. What did you send?
Um,
Oh,
Rules
God.
forewarning. There is a channel on the server. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one down. Don't go in it. That's where Vomit Sausage lives.
Yeah.
He's on that server.
Yeah.
Get in that server.
You definitely don't want to see what Vomit Sausage. I mean, unless you're into that, but you definitely don't.
You don't want it. Trust me. He's already been active in it. That's scary.
Yeah. Like, and the thing is I don't mind it. Like, there's gonna be those that are gonna add more art. That's what I need to do. And
The both.
let's see here. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add Chloe, the one that she posted some more art, and there it is.
Oh, more
Like,
art.
It's beautiful. And let's see here. Let's add another one real quick, and it's gonna be it's gonna be like more art too, like it's more art, but it's made with love,
Oh.
And, yeah, like there we go. We got art everywhere. We got art af. We are art af. Artistes right here. But yeah. Let me. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this stream of madness. Like, favorite, subscribe, hit the little bell, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next. Oh no, the art's covering me. Ah!